peeps, it's Paul here, and yes, I'm talking to you from heaven. Sort of looks like it, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm in the kitchen. Don't know how how the light ended up like that, but I think it's kind of cool. No filter, hashtag. Anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about something called time under tension before you get involved in the workout today. Time under tension is a thing that we go over with the kids a lot in the kids' classes and in my classes at school. It's the idea that there's an understanding of the muscle building process, and that when we're exercising, what we're doing is damage to the muscles. We're not really getting stronger while we're exercising. We're getting weaker. We're doing damage to the muscle. Then when we rest and recover, that muscle comes back stronger, grows back stronger. I think most people sort of understand this, but where it comes into play now, especially, is when we're at home and we don't have weights. When we have weights, we can create a lot more tension by challenging the muscles with an external load, with weights. When we're using body weight, we sometimes have to force that tension or force that contraction by doing more of a mind-body type of technique, by thinking about the movement a little more, by slowing the movement down a little more and controlling that movement. So I just wanted to add this to the at-home exercises, at-home workouts that we're doing now while you're doing each of the exercises. So for today, we're doing some skater squats and some pike push-ups. And then as we're going through the Metcon or the conditioning part of the workout, while a lot of times we're trying to get your time on the workout and see how fast you can do it, time under tension, the time that you're actually flexing or engaging that muscle, when that muscle is on tension, that's when you're doing the damage. That's when you're getting stronger. So we don't want to rush through that. We want to take our time, slow that down, be mindful about what muscles that we're trying to work and kind of combinations of muscles. And don't just try to go through the movements just to get the workout done. Spend the time to create that tension in the muscles in the exercises that we're doing. And you're going to be better for it. Not only while we do these at-home workouts and we're doing our bodyweight workouts, but also when we get back into the gym and we start going after it with the weights. Right? I think you'd be amazed at how much you're able to maintain strength when we do get back into the weight room. Now, I'm going to go because I think I might have a booger in my left nostril, and I can't believe how old I look. There's no way I actually look this old in real life. Ugh. All right, peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Friday's version of the at-home workouts for New Dawn Fitness. And not to be outdone by Kylie Jane, we got Wilbur Dilber, Joseph Kirk here, William Joseph Kirk, really willing to show us how this workout's going to go. So similar to the other workouts that we've had, we've got 2 strength moves. After the strength moves, we're going to do a little Metcon-y type thing. It's a 5-rounder today. And then we've got some core stuff afterwards, all right? And then we want you to get out there and enjoy your weekend. Beautiful day today. Hopefully you got outside and enjoyed that some. We're going to show you indoor workout. You could also take this outside if you want, but we want to try to keep it as real as we can for kind of the times, the in-home sequestration that we've got going on. So the first thing that we have is an exercise called skater squats. Now, skater squats are very difficult. What you're going to do is try to find something. What we used here in the gym, we use a step, all right? And we've also used foam rollers for this, but a lot of people don't have those laying around the house. So what we're gonna use is a couple of pillows. What he's gonna do is take one foot, put it out in front there. The other foot's gonna, where the knee's gonna kind of hover on top of the pillow. And we want that back knee to be up in the air. That's it, and he's gonna squat down, have the knee touch the pillow, and then come back up. And you can play around with this range of motion. If you need more height, you can add a few more pillows. If you're pretty strong through the hips there and you've got good balance, then you can take a pillow away, or if you can go all the way down to the floor. The key there, though, is keeping that back toe off of the ground. Now, this exercise is a lot harder than William's making it look. So we're going to show you a sub with that. You're going to take it over, and you can use a railing or a countertop or something like that. And you hold on there, and you're going to reach back. The key is keeping that front shin vertical and that front foot all the way on the ground. You don't want that heel coming off the ground. Switch feet for me real quick, Will. So you're gonna do 5 with the left, and then you're gonna do 5 with the right side. You will notice that one side is probably significantly stronger than the other. You're gonna struggle on one side and it'd be quite easy on the other. So that's skater squats. We're doing 4 rounds of that. 5 with the right side, 5 with the left side. Do 1 round of that, and then we're gonna switch over into what are called pike position push-ups. Now, this is for our shoulders, and it's hard to find shoulder moves to do when you don't have any weights. So with the pike position push-up, it's almost like a bird dog. So you're gonna go into a push-up position, but then push those hips up into the air, walk your feet forward just a little bit, and then from there, you're gonna bend those elbows and take that head straight down to the ground. So forehead to the ground, push back up. Forehead to the ground, push back up. Good. And again, this is an exercise that's a lot more difficult than he's making it look. So if this is very difficult for you, you can also put the knees down. And from there, you're gonna take that head to the ground and then push back up. And I know this seems like there's not much to it, but you are working your shoulders while you're doing that, and that's what we wanna work on. Okay, and we're gonna talk about time under tension when we do that. All right, so you're gonna do a round of skater squats, 5 with the left, 5 with the right, then a round of, how many reps do I have on that sheet there for the pike position push-ups? 8. All right, so we're doing 8 of the pike position push-ups, and then you're going back into the skater squats, and then back into the pike position push-ups. All right. After that, we're going to move right on to our Metcon. For our Metcon, you're going to need some space. So the weather's supposed to be decent outside tomorrow. If you want to, you can go outside. But if you have kind of space in your house, what you want to do is kind of walk off 10 paces. So he's going to start here at the tile, and he's going to walk 10 steps down the little hallway here. Once he gets 10, I have placed a Redbird lantern over there on the shelf. He's going to put that down on the ground just to signify where he needs to stop. I guess he could also use the hardwood floor there as a way as well. All right, so anyway, what we're gonna do is, it's called a sprint, shuffle, back pedal, shuffle. All right, and we're gonna go through that sequence twice. That's the first exercise in the 5 rounds. So it's a sprint, shuffle, back pedal, shuffle. Then we're gonna do a ball wall tap. Then we're gonna do squat jumps. Then we're gonna do Russian twists. Then we're gonna do single leg step ups. And it's 5 rounds of these exercises. I will share the reps with you here in a second, but we're gonna go through 1 round of it real quick, of each exercise, going over the finer points of each, and then we'll cut you loose to go do that workout. All right, so the first one is sprint, shuffle, back pedal, shuffle, go. So he's gonna go, and again, as quickly as you can without sliding on your steps and hurting yourself. Then he's gonna back pedal, pretty tight hallway there, but he's got it figured out. And then turn the other way, Will, to shuffle. There you go, good. And then again, you're going through this sequence twice. Sprint, good, shuffle, and then back pedal, and then turn and face the other way and shuffle. Watch that wall, oh, good job. All right, good, and then he will come back over here. He's gonna grab that basketball that he's got right there. Could be basketball, volleyball, whatever you have laying around the house. And then from there, he's gonna keep the ball up above his head, and he's gonna do 20 ball wall taps. So bend those elbows a little more, so bring the ball down to your forehead, and then pop it back up. I wanna see some, there you go, up higher. I wanna see some range of motion. Ooh, not that high, there you go, good. And 20 of those, and so that he doesn't kill this wall, we're gonna stop there. Next up, we have squat jumps. So wait 1 second. With squat jumps, he's gonna have his feet just underneath the shoulders, so that's a little wide. I wanna see that stance a little bit tighter. Good. And then from there, he's gonna keep those feet on the ground, send the hips back and down. Not a full squat, just keep the chest up a little more, and then he's gonna explode up so his feet come off the ground. Doesn't have to have the head touch the ceiling, we just wanna get that feet off the ground. And then when we land, we wanna land nice and soft with our hips back. Good, he's gonna do 10 squat jumps. So it's 20 ball taps, and then 10 squat jumps. 9, 10, I don't know what number he's on, but we'll do that. And then we're going Russian twist. So he's gonna head down to the ground, all right? And again, with the Russian twist, he can put his feet on the ground. That makes it a little bit easier. If that's easy for you, he's gonna bring his feet up in the air. And if you have something that you can hold, maybe even that, there you go, or maybe even that basketball. You can use that basketball and tap each way. Boom, touch, touch. Every touch counts as 1. So we're doing 20 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Okay, so that's the Russian twist. And then after the Russian twist, we have single leg step ups. And we're gonna head over this way to the steps. Now you can be as aggressive as you want here. Now a single step for Will is probably pretty easy. So we're going to go up to the second step here. And then he's gonna keep, let's just do the second one for the purposes of demonstration. And then from there, what he's gonna do is gonna keep that left foot up, and he's gonna power up through the hip, boom, and then back down, and he's gonna do that 10 times. Okay, and what we want is kind of speed of movement there. So he's just pushing real hard through that front foot. All right, and then getting up on that step. Then he's gonna switch feet, push hard with that front foot, and then come back up. All right, so 10 each side on that. And then that is 1 round. Okay, you're going to do 5 rounds of that sequence. Once you've finished, whoop, I was supposed to hide all that stuff in the steps so you couldn't see that. Sorry, Dawn. Whoop, I'm supposed to close that door too. After 5 rounds of that, let me go this way because all the trash is the other side of the room. Okay, now he's gonna go down into the ground for our core finisher. Okay, and our core finisher is similar to the one we did on Wednesday where we set a clock for 30 seconds. So you're gonna set a clock for 30 seconds. He's gonna do 30 seconds of flutter kicks. These are called flutter kicks. Now put your head back a little bit so you don't hurt your neck there. You wanna push your lower back down into the ground as hard as you can. You can relax your head on the floor. Good. Arms to your sides just like that. Don't put them underneath your hips. If you put them underneath your hips, it's easier, right? You're kind of cheating a little bit. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can, about 6 inches off the ground, and you're just fluttering back and forth like that, okay? Then from there, we're gonna roll over on our stomachs. We're gonna work our extensors, and we're doing Superman for 30 seconds. So you're just bringing, again, the chest and the knees off the ground, squeeze the butt, squeeze the lower back, and then back down. Okay, and then when that timer goes off for 30 seconds, then you get 30 seconds of rest. Okay, so 30 seconds of flutter kicks, 30 seconds of Superman, 30 seconds of rest. William, thank you very much. He did it all with chewing gum in his mouth and hasn't even broken a sweat. Not bad. Thank you, sir. No problem. Vito, do you think it was all right? Good.